two calls. Is Dirt likely to prevail? And is Builder likely to prevail in a countersuit?
Okay.
So we start with paragraph 1. Dirt, a large excavating company, recently replaced all of its gas-powered equipment with a more efficient diesel-powered equipment. It placed the old gas-powered equipment in storage until it could sell it.
So far, no issues.
On May 1, Builder, a general contractor for a large office development, and Dirt signed a valid written contract under which Dirt agreed to perform all the site preparation work for a fee of $1,500,000.
All right, well, valid written contract, and it's a service. It's not a good. So this is going to be a service contract, and UCC will not apply. The common law will apply. And if you wanted to, you've got your consideration there, and you've got an agreement. So you could easily form the contract if you wanted to.
Which you probably don't need to do because it says valid written contract. So if you're going to do that just to cover your bases, do it really rapidly.
Do it rapidly, I agree.
Dirt estimated its total cost for the job at $1,300,000. In other words, they had only a $200,000 profit
Yep.
coming in this contract.
That's going to be important later on because they did want you to do some calculations here, I think.
The contract states, Dirt hereby agrees to commence site work on or before June 1 and to complete all site work on or before September 1.
Now, I've got to tell you right now, that's a promise, not a condition. And under a service contract, as all of you should know, if you're taking the bar exam or you took this bar exam, you should know or should have known that you need a time is of the essence clause in a service contract in order to turn these promises into a condition.
Or some sort of express conditional language like payment will not be due unless Dirt starts work by that start date, June 1st.
So therefore, not starting on June 1 is not going to be a major breach. It's not going to be a big deal under the common law.
Because no other work could begin until completion of the site preparation, Builder was anxious to avoid delays. To ensure that Dirt would give the job top priority, the contract also states, Dirt agrees to have all of its equipment available as needed to perform the contract and shall refrain from undertaking all other jobs for the duration of the contract.
Okay, I mean, that's one way to do it. It's not very effective. All they had to do is say time is of the essence, and bingo, they would have been able to ensure. This does not ensure that this thing is going to start on time or be done on time. Sorry.
On May 29, an unusual high-pressure weather system settled over the state. As a result, on May 30th, in an effort to reduce air pollution, the state banned use of all diesel-powered equipment.
All right, so that's going to raise the issue of impossibility. I believe that here impossibility is going to be a substantial issue that hopefully would be addressed in this one. And the answer is generally it's not impossible if there's any way to get the job done.
So they didn't make it illegal to do this kind of grading. They simply made it illegal to use diesel-powered equipment.
So therefore, if the job could be done, and it looks like it could be done with the old gas-powered equipment, impossibility will not work as a defense.
On June 2nd, in other words, one day after they were supposed to start work, Dirt told Builder about the ban and stated that it had no way of knowing when it would be lifted. So let's see. Is that an anticipatory repudiation? It's not an unqualified, absolute indication that we don't intend to perform.
No, to have an anticipatory repudiation, you need unequivocal language. That's your basic rule. This is not unequivocal language that Dirt's not going to perform.
But I think I would probably you raise that as an issue. Builder told Dirt to switch to its gas-powered equipment.
They were in their rights under the contract to do that, and Dirt did have a duty to switch.
Dirt replied that using its old gas-powered equipment would add $500,000 to its costs and asked Builder to pay the increased expense. Builder refused.
Well, I've got to tell you, Dirt is out of luck here. Dirt could try. It's actually a UCC concept, but it creeps into the common law, the commercial impracticability. But for this to work, this defense to work, you're going to need at least 10 times more cost, and this $500,000 doesn't get you there. Therefore, Dirt is under a duty to perform.
On June 4th, seeing that no site work had begun, Builder emailed Dirt stating that their contract was terminated.
You got to tell you, Builder needs a better lawyer because that is a gigantic error. As I told you, Dirt had a duty to go ahead and eat this job and get the job done. There was no defenses. Impossibility and impracticability didn't work. And so therefore, under the laws of contract, Dirt had to get this job done. And all Builder had to do was wait. But no, right here, they breach. This is not a mere anticipatory repudiation. This is a breach of contract.
So Builder could have asked for assurances that they were going to begin work and get the job done on time. They didn't do that. They just said, it's over.
So let's look at call one. Is Dirt likely to prevail in its lawsuit? Absolutely. There's only one problem. Dirt wants $300,000, and Dirt can't get $300,000. Dirt's going to get the $200,000 profit, which was its expectation. It's not going to get the $300,000, but it will prevail in the lawsuit.
Because Builder was silly enough to commit a major breach.
Yeah, that was basically just malpractice if some lawyer recommended that.
So on June 8th, Builder hired another excavating company which performed the work for $1,800,000.
They try to make it look like cover, but I'm sorry to tell you that it's not going to work.
Dirt has sued Builder for terminating the contract. Builder has countersued Dirt for the $300,000 difference between the original contract price and what it paid the new contractor.
All right. Is Builder likely to prevail in its countersuit? They're trying to sucker you in that this is a valid cover. It's not a valid cover. Builder had no right to breach the contract. So therefore, it had every right to go pay $1.8 million. It could do that, but there's no reason why Dirt has to pay for that. So Builder is not likely to prevail in its lawsuit.